It's a pleasure to talk to you both about this film. Together, I've been watching a little bit of your interviews together around the world, and this chemistry is due to history. You guys have known each other for a long time, right?
Yeah, we've known each other for quite a few years. Yeah, he's always been like a big brother, mentor. You know, he's giving me guidance. He's, just family. You know, it's family.
And you're a good guy to be around.
I mean, look, sometimes what I love about this business is just the true art of it, seeing someone who has it. You see Michael B. Jordan, even a young kid with a little tank top and twisties. Oh, but that kid has something that I think needs to. We hope that everything works out for him because he's so necessary in the choices that he's made with his work, from Fruitville Station to Black Panther, and now here Just Mercy. That means a lot. Especially even my father. When my father saw this movie, he said, "You tell that Michael B. Jordan boy, keep on doing what he's doing," because it's great.
It makes it very personal. I've just met Brian, and 10 minutes with him, and he's so inspiring.
Oh, this is
He's
deja
such a guy.
vu. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, why? Because that's how you felt?
This happened before.
Yeah.
How did you feel, when you first came across him, saw his TED Talks and read the book?
Yeah, I think when I first read the memoir, I was intrigued. I was impressed. I was shocked. I was also embarrassed that I didn't know that much about him. So I did watch his TED Talk, listen to him speak, got a chance to meet him, and it made me want to make the movie that much more. I wanted to make sure other people had the opportunity to discover Bryan Stevenson, that they had the opportunity to feel inspired, like I was inspired every time I'm around him. Every time I hear him speak, I'm somehow moved to want to be more a part of the fight and towards the solution. So yeah, he's a great guy to be around. I'm lucky to know him. I'm lucky to call him a friend. The last 4 or 5 years has been awesome. I've grown a lot. And yeah, this movie making process has been one of the fun ones.
Because Walter passed away, was Brian your main source of like real inspiration, or was a lot of information available about him?
Oh well, Brian had the information and the inspiration, and then he would tell me what Walter was like. He was gregarious. He was hopeful, even though he was in this dire situation. And then it was running it by the captain, running it by Destin, running it by Michael B. Jordan to make sure that even the way we spoke was the right way to speak, so everybody could understand it and things like that. And then aesthetically, myself and Walter looked alike. So at the end of the movie, you could see the resemblance of us. So it felt like a great fit as far as the character was concerned. And then it was just once we got on the set, it's just we do what we do, and then we watch it play out, and I think it's played out wonderfully.
What's easier to play, or more difficult, to play someone who's still alive or to play someone who passed away?
I think every role has its challenges. They both go hand in hand with the pros and the cons. I think the fact that I did have Brian as a resource that I can call and I can actually text and ask for advice, and actually he could tell me where exactly he stood during this part of his cross-examination or whatever it was. He was always there to kind of be very, very helpful, and I think that was crucial to this movie-making process and developing the script and making sure we told an accurate story. I think sometimes when a person's not around, you could take creative liberties and they might go off, the trail a little bit and go down rabbit holes and stuff like that. So Brian was always our North Star to kind of make sure we were heading in the right direction.
And for you, and Walter, and Ray Charles in the past, I mean, you've mastered that.
Well, I like you said, everything presents challenges. Sometimes even when Ray Charles didn't want to meet him, didn't want to hang out with him too much, because when we talk to people, they give us the best version of themselves. And so sometimes when you're playing a character, you need to find out all the versions. So in this situation, however, though, we really relied on Bryan Stevenson's true account of his friend. And I think that's what we constantly go back to, and that's what Michael would constantly go back to referencing, because Brian he was worried. He even says that he was worried about someone doing a movie about his life. So you just tap into all of those things, but literally, all of the preparation just prepares you for when they say action, and then action and cut, and then hopefully you find something magic.